been a fantastic day of action here at the 2018 Tats Finke Desert Race. Chad Nailon and Greg Dust here to wind up all of the drama from day one. We're out in the desert. It's been a lot of fun. Dusty, what have you seen so far today?
No, these are not golden tips that I've suddenly put in my hair. This is real red dust. This is my first time for the race proper. We spent a lot of time up and down the track today heading toward Finke, and I cannot get over, Chad, the volume of people. There must be at least 10,000 people lining the course. You've got to come and see this. If you haven't been to Finke before, it is unbelievable. To see the bikes and the cars attack the course is something truly special.
It's been a huge day. They've made it down to Finke. Let's talk about the results and the big names who haven't made it down there. Let's start with the cars. Shannon Wrench started from pole and converted in style.
We talked about it the other day, the incredible vision we showed from St George last time out. That car is fast. He and his father, Ian, they know this terrain. They know what it takes to win this event. And from the get-go, they maximise what they achieved in prologue, and they're in a great position at the moment, aren't they?
Made it to Finke in 1 hour, 47 minutes. Second home, Toby Price, the Ironman double could be on, and a further 10 minutes behind them was actually Greg Gartner. The big name for me missing in action there is Bo Robinson, and unfortunately drivetrain issues for those guys. They didn't make it down there.
It's been brutal, and you can find plenty of stories along the road today where little things have gone wrong. We got to about the 60k mark, and one particular team had the nut off the alternator fail, and I'm talking about a 25-cent part. They were hopeful of trying to find a wrecked car nearby and maybe salvage something and keep going. So some tough stories. It's been a day with the full gamut of emotions, there's no doubt about that, but I love the resilience of the competitors in this event.
Let's move it over to the bikes. Two-wheel action. There's one name that is on everyone's lips. He finished second in the cars, and yes, absolutely just as strong on the bikes. P1 and comfortably as well. Toby Price, 1 hour, 57 minutes to Finke. He has a 4-minute lead overnight.
Only rider under 2 hours to do it, and it's the two KTM boys. So David Walsh looking really strong at the moment. Shout out to the Honda team, because Callum Norton, the rookie, he's a guy that's been showing through motocross and through other forms of the sport some real flair. He's built a little like Toby Price in some respects, was good at the Hattah Desert Race last year. To be third, yes, there's a good few minutes between he and the top two, but I think that's a super impressive performance. And just to finish this off, for Honda, on the way back for us to file this today and to bring you guys, watching right around the country and overseas the latest from Finke, we saw, sadly, on the side of the road, Honda's other big hope in Jacob Smith. He had an electrical gremlin of some kind, was out just 30 Ks into Finke 2018. Just heartbreaking.
Not the only big name as well. We've got Luke Hayes and Sam Davies, and still waiting on word on Ivan Long down at Finke. That's how fresh this news is right now. So it doesn't look like he's made it down there in the Husky. So big names to not make it down there. Let's talk about how your day was out in the desert. I know you made it to the fuel stops. Incredible to watch these teams in action.
Absolutely. I mean, the fuel stops and the way the good teams execute them is remarkable. And you see lots of great faces that you know from motorsport over the years. We bumped into people we know from Speedway today, and they all come together to help that process. KTM, we'll show it to you in the coverage and across the weekend. The way they executed that stop for Toby, I mean, there's just no respite, Chad. I mean, he stops for 10 to 15 seconds, a quick drink of fluid that's got a little bit of energy and supplements and maybe an energy gel, and he is gone again. Unbelievable.
Just on the coverage, you can catch the 2-hour documentary on 7 Mate. It airs July 4 and then repeats on July 5 and July 7. You do not want to miss out that 2 hours of cars and bikes from the Finke. So the big news here today is that Shannon Wrench is first in the cars. Toby Price, though, is first in the bikes. Second in the cars, absolutely the hero tonight in Finke.